Long ago, two races ruled over Earth, humans and monsters. One day, war broke out between the two races. After a long battle, the humans were victorious. They sealed the monsters underground with a magic spell. Many years later, at Mount Ebott, 2001X, legends say those who climb the mountain never return. After falling from the upper world, Frisk encounters a bright flower named Flowey. He attempts to kill Frisk, after he pretends to offer honest advice. Luckily, before Frisk is killed, a goat monster named Toriel intervenes, hitting Flowey with fire magic, and saving Frisk. Toriel acts as a guide to the ruins. At the end of a long room, Toriel asks Frisk to wait for her to return, and states that she has errands to do. To be safe, Toriel gives Frisk a cell phone to call her with. Frisk does not wait. They travel through the remaining puzzles in the ruins and eventually arrive at Toriel's home. They ask Toriel how to exit the ruins, which prompts Toriel to leave the room and attempt to destroy the ruins' exit. When followed, she battles Frisk because she wants them to prove that they can survive outside the ruins. Succeeding in defeating Toriel peacefully, Frisk leaves the ruins and meets Sans and Papyrus in Snowdin Forest. The brothers set up traps and puzzles in an attempt to capture Frisk. After passing through Snowdin, Papyrus battles Frisk. After exiting Snowdin, Undyne, the head of the Royal Guard, pursues Frisk throughout the next area called Waterfall. The young monster, aptly called Monster Kid, often saves Frisk from Undyne by accident, because they're so excited to see Undyne in action. After a chase scene, Undyne destroys a bridge that Frisk is standing on, and Frisk falls into a garbage dump. Before they can get up, however, they recall a memory from the first human. In the garbage dump, Mad Dummy battles Frisk after accusing them of mistreating their cousin, Dummy, in the ruins. At the end of Waterfall, Undyne battles Frisk after she gives an abridged monologue atop a crag. Frisk escapes to Hot Land, but Undyne grows dehydrated. Frisk, however, offers them water instead of letting them suffer. Undyne accepts the drink, then leaves them alone. After entering Hot Land, Frisk enters a lab and meets Alphys and Mettaton. Alphys tells Frisk that she is not a bad guy, but Mettaton interrupts them with a quiz show. Alphys gives Frisk an upgraded cell phone after the quiz show concludes, and guides Frisk through Hot Land and the core, helping them solve puzzles and evade Mettaton. Before his battle at the end of the core, Mettaton reveals that Alphys has created all of the traps in Hot Land in an attempt to endear herself to Frisk. He then transforms into Mettaton X and battles Frisk. While passing through New Home, the capital of the Underground, Frisk learns the story of Asgore and Toriel's children from passing monsters. Then, Sans judges Frisk in the last corridor and explains the meaning of love, level of violence, and XP, execution points. He also emphasizes Frisk's importance in the fate of the world. Frisk enters the throne room and finds Asgore, who tries to make small talk, only to realize their fated confrontation. The two walk to the barrier, and Asgore gives Frisk one last opportunity to leave before fighting. Just before the fight, Asgore shows the 6 collected human souls, preparing the containment process after the battle. Right before the fight starts, Asgore destroys the mercy button with his trident, making it impossible to spare or flee. However, at the fight's conclusion, Frisk can explicitly choose whether to spare or kill Asgore. Regardless of the choice made, Flowey appears, killing Asgore's soul, and takes the human souls. The game abruptly crashes. After reopening the game, Frisk finds that Flowey has saved his own game over the save file, having gained the power to do so with the stolen human souls. Loading Flowey's game, Frisk confronts a powered-up Flowey and defiantly steps forward, entering an initially hopeless battle with him. After Frisk calls for help several times, the stolen souls begin to revolt. First they heal Frisk, then they weaken Flowey, leaving him vulnerable to destruction. After reducing his HP to 0 and listening to his monologue, the souls remove Flowey's ability to save or load. After this, the souls leave Frisk and Flowey alone. At this point, there is an option to kill or spare a weakened Flowey before leaving the underground, returning to the surface and ending their journey. After leaving the underground, Frisk receives a call from Sans, who leaves a message about what happened to the underground after Asgore died. This varies based on what monsters were killed and what friendships were completed. Flowey does interact with Frisk one last time, however, suggesting that maybe they could try again, but pay special attention to their friendships. That's it for today's video. Stay safe, stay kind, and stay creative. I'd like to thank everyone for watching today. I try to post every Tuesday and Friday at 2 AM Australian Eastern Daylight Time or 9 AM Central Standard Time. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Please comment if you have something to say, and if you see more speed paints and animations, please subscribe. A very special thank you to my patrons, D&G, Debbie G, Thomas H, and Greg W. If you want to support my art and see things first, become a patron, the link below. And please make your day a wonderful one. Goodbye!